How much does it really cost to study in Australia? If you're thinking of moving to Australia for uni, don't apply until you see this. Let's talk about the average tuition fee per year, because in Australia you pay yearly for university. Now I want to say this here: we have what we call international and domestic students. International students are those that are coming from outside the country, overseas, people they come here study. While people that are here that are already on permanent residency visa or citizens, they pay domestic fees. So my major point in this video is international students. Now for undergraduates, if you're coming here to study an undergraduate, which is your bachelor's degree, some of these programs range from 2 to 3 years, sometimes 4 to 5 years, depending on the area. But the average tuition fee is range from 20,000 Australian dollars to 45,000 Australian dollars per year for undergraduates. Now for master's degree in Australia, most master's degree in Australia is 2 years. It's only few ones that are 1 year, but 90% of them are 2 years program, and these things you pay them per year. I will say some things about scholarship before I finish. So for master's degree, it ranges from $22,000 to 50,000 Australian dollars per year. Now, this master's degree, this is the cost of it. You pay on per year. So this is how much it is. So for PhD or doctoral research programs, paid ones, you pay around, it ranges from 20,000 Australian dollars to 50,000 Australian dollars annually, depending on your field. Per year, depending on the field. These are ranges that I'm very sure of. Now, tuition fee varies by university and also the course type that you're doing, because some universities are elite universities and you never can tell. Now, if you're thinking of studying in Australia and you're semi-confused, you can head to GoWise Migration, send them a DM, go and chat them up on WhatsApp. They have lots of good agencies that they can be able to help you. Now, let me say this here before I leave you. Now, understand that there is also a pattern of payment for most universities in Australia that most people may not be able to understand, because most Australian universities run on trimester, and some do by semester programs, some run on trimester. So it depends on how some universities will ask you to pay your money. Some will ask you to pay instrumentally as the process goes by. Some will ask you to also pay full if you have it. And also, in case you have too much money and you want to pay full, you can still pay full school fees for the whole of the 2 years. It is very possible. Now, one of the things that you need to know about this particular cost of student visa is that these things are very important to know, that the tuition fee here, some universities will require you to pay deposit. Let's say a tuition fee per year for a particular university is 50,000 Australian dollars or 25,000 Australian dollars. Sometimes their deposit might just be maybe 15,000 Australian dollars with insurance, all right, which is really important. I will talk more on this on the third video, where I'll be talking about the third video. This is 3-part series. If you have not watched part one I shared it yesterday. Part 2 is one I'm sharing today. I'm going to be sharing part 3 tomorrow. So this one now I'm talking about is that I'll be talking about proof of funds, how it is being calculated, what you need to know about overseas student insurance, and how important it is, because without time nobody will talk to you for immigration. And this is what is expected of you to know. At least today you will tell me, number one, that you actually now know the range of the universities in Australia for different programs, so that when you're contacting GoWise Migration, the agencies that are working with us, you can now know what our partners are talking about. And when you hear the universities and schools you're going for, you know what to think about and plans. So guys, look out for proof of funds, how to calculate it, some of the things you need to know, and some of the little tips I'll give to you that will help you. You don't want to miss this. Now go ahead, share this video, let me know in the comment section what you think, and I'll be looking out to answer you. I wish you all the best and have a beautiful day.